So today's ride, something a bit different. I'm going to be riding from home, which is roughly up to St Leonard's, I'm just not far from there, and over to Cleeve Common, and I'll be taking in part of the Kemble100 route. So puffing a bit, just started off, so got a nice steep hill coming up, which will settle things down, I guess. So I'm in Upton St Leonard's at the moment. I'm just about to go up what they call, I'm just thinking at the map, I'm going to go up Watery Lane, which is a, can be rather damp, hence the name. So hopefully it's not too muddy, but we will see in a minute. But it's a bit of a climb all the way up to the top of Painswick Beacon, so that's where we're headed now. Watery Lane only, no through road. That's for sure. Looks fine on a bike. Ooh, I was sort of hoping not to get muddy today, but we'll see. Nice little warm up, that's what you need. Start of a ride, straight up. Just see across to towards Wales and everything over that way. Gloucester down there, and Stroud in that direction. And we're heading down now towards Cheltenham, headed over towards Birdlip and that sort of area. What's the time now? Actually can't see what the time is. Don't know. Must be about 9:30 I suppose in the morning. Temperature's up already, so it's really lovely. Perfect temperature today. Only about 20-21 I suppose by midday. But where am I supposed to be going? Okay, I'm on the right track. Right, okay, onward. The actual Kemble100 route doesn't go this way, so I've added this. This is local knowledge. This is far more interesting than going down a road. Wahoo's beeping at me, but it'll just have to be. We don't do roads if we can help it. So we'll cut back down on there in a minute anyway. This is far more entertaining. As you'll see. This is what we call the Magic Roundabout here. There's lots of trails going off one central area. Not sure if the young riders today call it that, but that's what we used to call it. Various downhill runs coming off. We're going to do what we know is called collarbone. I won't tell you why, and hopefully I won't find out why. That's changed. Oh, I see. Changed a bit. Should have gone around down the hump. Never mind. This will do. agree that was a lot more fun than going down a road. So this is Cheltenham Corner. So we're now into Buckhold Wood, my local woods. I've been going here for 36 years, I think. I know these trails at the back of my hand. They're the official trails on there, official walks, public footpaths, Cotswold Way. Actually, there's no way marked cycleways on the map, but there are in the wood. Let's say we've been riding here for years, so it's fine. Everybody knows where to go and what to do and what not to do. Everyone gets on. And the trails in these woods are to die for. Talk about single track heaven. There's miles and miles of it. Unless you're local, you wouldn't know. So the 417 bike park's not far from here. And when you know what's in these woods, you would really struggle to pay to ride on trails that aren't as good as what's here. So, but it's there for a reason. It's great for kids and it's good for teaching and stuff like that. So each to their own. Good stuff. Right. Let's crack on a bit further. This will all be bluebells soon. Bluebells and wild garlic will appear in there. Look at it, it's a carpet. Beautiful. Another week or so and it'll be blue from wall to wall, tree to tree. Best time of the year, this. Best time of the year. Best month to be born. March. First day of spring, my birthday. Just what you need. Best time of the year. Always. Come on, squizzle. Here we go then. We're on the top of Birdlet. This is it's a bit of a how can I put it, canine spot in the evenings. It's quite known for it. So but anyway, down there you'll see that's the 417 bike park just down there. All the trails winding their way down to the centre. Gonna have some fun on the jumps and the trails. There's a few people riding down there now. So it's got a great uplift service. So that's another big bonus, I guess. If you don't want to have to be bothered with pedalling up all the time, get loads and loads of runs in. And on a day like this, look at it, beautiful. You got a cafe and a little shop down there, and then over in the distance, in those huts, those buildings, is our shop, Slam 69. And then I live over there towards that Robinswood ski slope. You can just see a line on the hill. That's Chosen Hill, and in the far distance, in the mist, there's a lot of mist today. There's Wales and all the rest of it. So yeah, this is the infamous air balloon roundabout up here. You hear about it all the time on the radio hold up, so you can see the B&Q lorry going up the hill. So many lorries get stuck going up this hill. And then this is the road to Swindon, 419 I think it is. But, anyway, beautiful today, beautiful. So I just thought I'd stop and grab something. So how far have we come so far? Probably not that far yet. 1 hour 13, we've done 8.5 miles, 1,000 feet of climbing, so pretty up, 1,300 feet. So yeah, it's 10:30. I'm going to have a little bite to eat, and then we'll crack on with a bit more. So that's the Gloucestershire way I've just come down, restricted byway, so it's fine for, I'm not sure if you can see that against the light, but sign there. Oh, it's a lovely little trail. I've not ridden that before. I must remember, well I will remember now. There's another loop I can do over to various places. Brilliant. Gate just breaks the flow a little bit, but never mind. I don't mind. I can put up with the two gates. So the conditions are beautiful now. Just dry, and just a little bit of tackiness, some grip. Gloucestershire way. Fantastic. Get muddy at some point. I feel really awkward going through somebody's drive, but there's a right of way there, I suppose. It's fine. If you can see the deer down there, little group of deer in the wood, in the field. Someone's glove. Yeah, beautiful. I've just come through Upper Cobbley, Cobbly and Upper Cobbly. I'm coming up to, I should be coming to the main road soon to cross over towards Cleeve. So we're about. Hiya. We are 13 miles in, so it's 20 miles I think to the 25 miles-ish to the cafe, which is about halfway, so not long. Right, let's get on with it. Follow this guy. So we're headed over there, roughly, as far as I remember. The Kilkenny is down here, Kilkenny pub, and the road to Stow on the Wolds over there, and back to Cheltenham, Gloucester's that way. Pretty sure I can hear the road. In fact, there's some cars there coming up, so the Kilkenny must be just down here, I think. A lot of people will know that if they travel from Gloucestershire towards Stow on the Wold. And you can see the road down the bottom there. The Frog Mill should be down there, Frog Mill, and that way goes off to Oxford. There you go, quick bit of geography. Anyway, I just had to stop. Just done a bit of a climb, got to the top. Just had to stop. Just take it in. It's not a race. Just take my time. So I just try not to mention it, but as some of you may know, I got ill last year. It was a year ago, actually. A year ago, 2 days ago, I got ill. And things are not going too badly. I've got doctors tomorrow, so I wanted to get a ride in today. Because if I have to, well, I will probably have to drop my medication. And if I do, I think it will probably hit me for 6 for a few days. So I wanted to get this ride in. Plus the weather is amazing. And I wanted to do this loop. So I'm trying to film as much as I can. Hopefully the batteries will, I've got 2 GoPros and I've got a battery pack, so we should be alright to film most of it. So apologies if this is a long video, but it's going to be nice. It's a lovely thing to watch. Nice to sit down and watch a video for a bit. And I like watching stuff that's some longer trails and things. Just makes you want to get out on your bike. So anyway, enough waffle. Let's get on with it. So that's it, we were over there a minute ago by the mast, talking about Kilkenny. Well, Kilkenny's over there somewhere, wherever. Actually, that's further over. But anyway, we're now Whittington, 3/4 of a mile, so we're not far from Cleeve now. Cheltenham's only 6 miles, Brockhampton that way, still on the Wold 12 miles that way. So yeah, right in the heart of the Cotswolds. Beautiful. All the bumblebees buzzing around. So the world's certainly woken up now. You know, all the buds have popped out, the leaves are popping out. The world is wakening. This part of it anyway. Can't help but think about Ukraine. Oh, there's me going on about how wonderful it is here. But yeah, it's always in your mind. Always in your mind. Anyway, let's go, let's carry on. Whittington. People will know this. just filmed that bit in the water. Managed to collect my first sting and nettle sting of the year. Also, you may notice I have these on. It's definitely sandal time. Very picturesque, I must say. We must be nearly on the common there. It's first signs, got some stone and mounds of buzzard up above me. See if I can capture that or not. There's buzzard up there above that tree. See it? There's so many birds of prey up here now. Buzzards and redcoats. We'll see some redcoats in a bit. There's a lot of them up here now. Kestrels. The wildlife has really come back. It's in the last few years. It's really brilliant. Yeah, so let's go up onto the common, see where we've come up. I'll get a coffee and a pasty, I think. I've earned it. Well, it's not actually that far. I'm quite surprised how close it is by bike. By car it's 13 miles from home, I think, something like that. Obviously I've come a different way on a bike, but I'm not quite there yet. It showed about 25 miles, 20 miles I think, over to the cafe, so the golf club. This is what bugs me, this here, barbed wire. You wobble here and you're into it. So I think we're going to play safe and walk. I'd normally ride that, but I don't want to put my arm in barbed wire. Bloody stuff. I don't know why it's there. Just offensive, dude. Don't need barbed wire. I think I know where we are now. We come over with the dog in the car and we'll go up here, so yep, very familiar with this bit. Telling me to go across the top, but I don't want to. I'm going to go around a bit. I know where I'm going and get a bit more view this way. that site now. There'll be a few up here, I think. There's Cheltenham racecourse down there. Better view up here. Let's go to the top. There we go. Look at that. Check that view out. There's Cheltenham racecourse. It all went off last week. Beautiful. Right, we're going to head over the top there now to the cafe and get some food. Onward. As you can see, it's just part of the Cotswold Way. Also the Cotswold Circular Walk. If you carry on the Cotswold Way, it takes you to Winchcombe, which is just over the hill. Not far at all. We're hoping to drop down there in a couple of weeks. Something to eat. Not today. Hello, hello.
On your own today?
On my own today, yeah.
Oh no.
Could I have sausage pasty?
Meat or veg?
Meat, please.
One meat pasty, yeah.
And a flat.
And a flat white. Yeah, no problem. There you go, that sounds better, doesn't it? That's lovely, thank you.
Thank you. sure this bit was on the route, but it sent me through down a farm track, the route, and then pointed towards a track that didn't exist. So I've had to come round following a farm track, which has then lent me, I'm looking at where the route should be, I'm trying to get back to it. So this is pretty horrible, so I just have to put up with this bit for a minute. Bit of hiker bike, bogfest, and hopefully we'll link up with what we should be on. It's got to be this way, there's no other way. So trying to get back on the bike. I don't do walking, not when I've got a bike. Pointing towards where the trail should be, so hopefully I'll find it again. So obviously it is a trail, but or a track. Must be like an animal track, I think. Ah, here we go. What have we got here? Trail. So, I think if I go down here, I should meet it. The other side of, let's just see the mast from Cleeve still. So we've gone round in a big loop. Show you there. That's the radio mast from Cleeve, which we came past earlier. Over there. So we've been right the way around, down the valley, up the valley, down the valley, around the valley, up through here and then back round. And I guess we're going to go in a loop, which will end up catching and rejoining some of what we did earlier. The official Kemble100 doesn't rejoin what I did. This is for me today, so I'll put up the official route that takes you off more that way, away from where I'm going to go, and then which is a route that I want to do. So this is just a bit of a preamble to doing the whole 100 miler. I just wanted to get out right over to Cleeve just to see what it was like, which I've done, which is a great ride if you live, like I say, if you live Gloucester and you just want to have a day out. This is a good ride, a good 50 miler. Gentle pace, nothing manic, got a nice mixture of trails, so fantastic ride if you just want a day out. Yeah, thoroughly recommend it so far. Well, in fact, I thoroughly recommend it. Period. It's just that one little bit of boggy hiker bike, but apart from that, really lovely trails. Obviously it's spring now, so everything's drying up. I don't think I want to do this in the winter, or if I did, I'd be well prepared for a lot of mud. Now summer's here. Well, this time of the year is fantastic. I guess the stingers and everything will start appearing soon and everything will get narrow, but March is a lovely time to ride trails in the UK because nothing's overgrown yet. See, the flies are out, getting plenty of those today. Didn't wear my glasses, so I didn't bombard with flies, so I've forgotten about those. Hopefully it's more than farm access. We're heading on a bit of a loop, which will connect up with where I came this morning, where Cleeve Common's right over there in the distance. So we're heading towards, I can't see it on the map, but anyway, great day. Bit of road for the moment, but yeah, it's a real good mixture of trails. So mainly off-road so far, little bits of road but not much. Just need to iron out the bit at the farm where I had to do a bit of hiker bike, but I think it's legal anyway, so probably ride the way I went, be fine. So let's see where this takes us. Gateway route. Look at that lovely place. What a lovely little cottage. Wow, it's warm. Stop for a bit. Absolutely cooking. I can't believe, I don't know what the temperature is, but it is still mid-March. It's hot. So I thought I'd have a sit down. A lot of things on these, I watch a lot of other people's videos on rides, doing rides, whatever. I'm only doing a one day, it's not bike, it's sort of bike packing, but it's just one day out. Just a big long day out. And I've got a water bladder in here for my water. Down in the bottom there, it's a triangular one made by Abidura, and you've got a pipe that comes out. So there's 1.5 litres of water in there. Now I thought I'd be running out by now, but I'm actually alright. I've got about half a bag, and I've got a water filter with me as well. So if I need any water and there's no taps around, I've got a water filter, so I can just top that up should I need to. But it looks like I'm probably going to manage on what I've got. You could also carry a bottle if you wanted to, but 1.5 litres seems to be, looks like it might be enough. But anyway, it's not. I can always get some more. And then stuff like food, I had a pasty after a couple of hours and a coffee. And I always carry a bag of nuts with me, like I said earlier. I just find nuts, you don't get the up and down that you get with sugar. A lot of these energy bars you get now are just so full of sugar. You can't really do endurance stuff on sugar. just makes you sick because you can't digest it all. Whereas if you eat something that's like nuts, have got a lot of fat in them, a lot of calories, a lot of fat, which you can digest slowly, which is what you want. You just want to keep your stomach topped up with some fat. Avoid the sugar. And the only thing I've had with sugar in is a banana. This is the road to Guyton Power. I'm not going to go that far because it turns off before you get to Guyton Power and then back down towards the Kilkenny, I think. I think that's where it goes anyway, but we'll find out in a bit. And I've just obviously come from Cleeve, which is back over that way. Cheltenham and all the rest of it. Bit of road now, it's a bit roady this section. Since coming out of the woods at Cleeve, it's been mainly these roads. I haven't seen a car, mind, not one vehicle. So that's quite nice. So you don't mind riding on a road like this, a little lane, if there's no cars about. I can put up with that, that's not a problem. I'm watching plenty of red kites still around. People have benches just put up in their name. Look at this one. So this is, let's have a closer look. Arthur Edwin Boycott, pathologist and friend. Pathologist something and friend. 1877 is that? To 1938. Wow. That's been there a while. Let's have a sit with old Arthur. Sit on Arthur's bench. Amazing. So we've come around in a fair old loop. That's the mast on Cleeve Common, which we got to earlier. We went over the back of Cleeve, blah blah blah, and all the way down and all the way around, and that's Winchcombe there. So we've been all the way over these hills, all the way up out towards Guyton Power, turn before we got to it at Naunton. I think I'm still headed for Naunton, I think, but headed this way. But this is nice. This section of the track's obviously in reverse now, so this is where I came earlier, but because it's sort of gently rolling, it doesn't seem, it seems different going the other way, if you know what I mean. Also you've got the ups are down and the downs are up now, so it's actually alright. This would have been a climb, now it's a down, so it just is nice on the reverse. So I don't really like going back on myself, but this is fine. Wait. coming through Kemble again. Just been through Upper Kemble, across the main road, so coming to Kemble, and then we'll be over to Shab Hill, top of Cheltenham, and then back down. Brilliant route, I must say. If anyone wants to do this, it's well worth it. I love it. Got loads of pheasants. I've seen loads of them nestled in the bushes. Oh, I've got to say, this is a really good route. I know I've said it quite a lot, but it is. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Almost back now. I'm almost at the top of the hill. Drop down into home. Not sure what mileage is, I haven't looked yet, but I noticed my battery's getting a bit low, so I better buck up with this. Got a bit more to film in Cheltenham, so I better knock this off now. Battery's going to die. Right, catch up later. Felled it. Oh god, this is different. I've ridden in there since we felled it. Another favourite Cheltenham trail. Been here for years and years. To what's known as the racetrack locally. It's an old standing track. It's been here a long time. Used to be regarded as a downhill track, just cross country now, as things have moved on. Just a really fun trail. It's flowing fast. Do little jumps and drops. Like that. Nearly done. miles, 50.2 miles. Been out for 6 hours, so good ride. Yes, I have to say that route is very good. Probably want to do the one that I've actually ridden rather than the one I planned. It's a bit more interesting, a bit more single track in it. So I'll put up what I've ridden today, and if you want to give it a bash, obviously you can join into it from anywhere. Just do your loop. I'm doing it from home, but you don't have to go obviously from down here. So yeah, give it a go. I'm down in Upton St Leonard's again now. About 5 minutes from home. And it's nearly 5 o'clock. It's 4, oh yeah, 10 to 5. Lovely day. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to put my fat wheels back on. I prefer them really. A little bit slower, but not a lot. But you get a lot more control. I hadn't really realised just how much skinnier wheels. I know these are 3-inch tyres, but they still skitter about a lot more. Just got so used to blasting down things and not worrying too much. So, yeah, anyway, great ride. I'll put the video up, and GPX file in the comments. Thanks a lot.